Tom Thibodeau time has ended in New York City. 226 wins, 174 losses, 56% win percentage, back-to-back 50-win seasons, Eastern Conference Finals appearance. How you feel about it, fellow Knicks fan?
He fired himself. He did. He's too stubborn, stuck in his ways, and he don't know how to adjust, bro. He fired himself. And I'm just going to give y'all a quick couple of examples, right? When they played the Heat a couple years ago in round one, right? Kyle Lowry was cooking Emmanuel Quickly. Quickly was too small. He had Derrick Rose on the bench. He never played him one time in that series. Not one time. Last year, you couldn't blame him, right? The year before, injuries. The year before that, it was the same thing, being stubborn, bro. You are too stuck in your ways. People have been saying this since the Chicago days, since the Minnesota days. And, bro, I feel the Knicks heard all the outside noise during the season. Social media is influencing a lot of these decisions these teams is making.
That's a fact.
With the minutes police and all that, and they say, yo, you know what? You're fired, bro.
Or they just put the blame on him, right?
Yeah.
Me personally, Tom Thibodeau is a good coach, but he's not a championship coach. And it just is what it is. A lot of coaches are good coaches, but they just can't. He can't get over that hump. He can't. He won a chip as an assistant, but as him being the guy, and guess what? I need that. He's not that guy. He's not.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
He's not that guy.
Bro, and another thing that I forgot to mention. Bro, you had Obi. Y'all see what Obi is doing. You had Quentin Grimes.
He was bugging the second half of the season.
Look what he's doing when he's getting his opportunities. And he played good with Dallas last year.
Yeah.
Or the beginning of this year, I should say. Bro, look what our bench could have been if this guy would have played these guys. McBride, Josh Hart, Obi, and
Grimes.
You telling me that's not a good bench? You telling me that bench couldn't spell the minutes of the starters? Where you didn't have to play Bridges 47 minutes a game?
The Iron Man, that's what they call him.
Come on, bro. And I think, not for nothing, I think that's probably what got him fired. I think they had their exit meetings. A couple players was like, yo, like, send them out tips, and I think maybe Leon Rose or James Dolan was like,
they probably want to get a player's coach in there.
Yeah.
Because Tom Thibodeau's not a player's coach. We know this. He stuck with the start. He always stick with the starter. That's just how he always been.
Facts.
But the question is, is this good or is this bad for the New York Knicks?
Now, I'm going to say this. I don't agree with this move. Because he took them somewhere 25 years they haven't been. But to answer your question, it depends on who's the next coach. This is the move. Because, bro, before he got there, we had one good season in 20-some years. And that was with Mike Woodson. So now to fire a coach that brought you to back-to-back playoffs, 4 out of the 5 years he's been in the playoffs, and you get rid of him, and they're giving this example in the papers with Joe Torre and Buck Showalter. If y'all know, Buck Showalter was the manager of the Yankees.
Yeah, before
right?
Joe Torre.
They had the Yankees used to be trash. I know, surprising. Buck Showalter put them in the playoffs, and then George Steinbrenner fired them. People were so upset. George Steinbrenner tried to hire Buck back, and he said no. And they hired Joe Torre, and the rest is history, as they say.
Yeah.
So it got to be that type of move where it's getting us to Eastern Conference Finals or better every single year, bro.
That's a fact. And a lot of people think, to me, the coach is the key, but they made it seem, bro, that team wasn't a Tom Thibodeau.
Oh, I don't even know why I did that.
Wasn't a Tom Thibodeau team. he's based on defense.
Yeah.
Right? So I think if they would have put the right, like I said, me personally, I hit you up offline. That game one, fuck that series. I still think that game right there cost them that series, right? So, and that wasn't on Tom Thibodeau.
No.
So I already know this is what the NBA does. You get fired for success. People think, oh, bro, them winning back-to-back 51 seasons is a success. Every team don't win.
Facts.
One team every year. So we're going to fire all 29 coaches every year? So you know why I think this is going to be bad?
Why?
Because Jalen Brunson, bro. His pops is done. He's on that coaching staff. So how is he going to react? And I don't know, I think maybe he did it for the media. He was jacking Tibbs. No, and it's a reason why. His pops is there. His pops was the one who set that up, got him over there. Now it's like, who he want?
I don't think they're going to fire his pops, though.
No, but but what if that coach come in? What if he want to hold him to the coaching staff?
But this is what I'm saying. I think he's going to be part of the package.
Okay. Because
you got to keep him happy.
You have to at some point. That's what I think. Are they going to keep him happy?
Nah, that's what I'm saying.
And now, another thing. Are they banking on getting Greek Freak at this point? Was that move, because Mike Budenholzer is available, and Greek Freak say he like it. So do they go over there and say, yo, is this to try to get Greek Freak over there?
They better not hire no fucking Mike Budenholzer. I'll tell you that right now.
I know, he's a championship coach. He is.
Bro, they better not hire no Mike Budenholzer.
So who's on the top of your list?
They're not. Bro, Jeff Van Gundy's on the top of my list.
Okay.
They say they want to go interview Jason Kidd. I jack him. And I'm good with those two, bro. Anything else is uncivilized. I don't want no Jay Wright. I don't want none of these new fresh coaches, Mike Budenholzer. You forgot he just went to the Phoenix Suns and got fired after 1 year?
Shit.
You forgot?
No, I ain't forget.
Exactly. So I don't want no Mike Budenholzer, bro. I don't. But what you just said too, we got to piggyback back on that. Tom Thibodeau had a top 10 defense last year. Leon Rose, you go and trade for Cat.
Yeah.
Their defense goes down the drain. And you blame Tom Thibodeau for that? It's crazy, bro.
Tom Thibodeau ain't actually calling it.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro.
It definitely did.
It's crazy.
And only shit I don't like, they putting too much on Tibbs, bro. You gotta start blaming these players, bro.
Yeah, facts.
Remember, the Mecca was on fire. And we watched these games with a microscope. I seen what the fuck. Coach Tibbs can't teach niggas that can't move laterally, bro. He can't teach that. If you can't move lateral at this point in your career, what you want me to do?
Facts.
So Towns got to get out of there. He's done. I think, and this is no disrespect. No, only if. I'm talking about if Greek Freak's on the table. Yeah. Not like, just get him out of here for no hell no. If Greek Freak, he's gone. Yeah. But this guy's an All-NBA player for a fact. And that's another thing. I think people was like, they had 2 All-NBA players, back-to-back years. So like, but he's a good coach. He's just not a championship. It's a difference, bro.
Yeah, he's a defensive assistant.
Guru, for sure, yeah.
He got to be an associate head coach, just coaching defense, bro. Like, a defensive coordinator, like, for the like the NFL.
And I still think, I don't think they would have beat OKC, but bro, they should have made the finals. Yeah. After being in Boston, like you said, it was for nothing.
For nothing.
You can't lose to Indiana. You can't. Bro, that game 1, I say that shit is bad, bro. And they never recovered. Never. I get it when they won it, and that shit was over. I thought it was still might go 7, but bro, that game 1 hurt, bro. Yeah. It hurt.
It did.
And with that team and then all the social media shit, Towns getting, everybody coming at him, bro, it was over. Man ain't stand a chance out there. At all. But yo, who y'all think makes it higher? But go ahead.
I got something I got to get off my
chest. Yeah. It's PR weekend, do your thing.
Got it. And the hand, I'm going to need you to put this picture under me for the rest of this video of what I'm about to see. This is a picture, and I'm going to show you the picture, of the New York Knicks party.
Oh, I seen it.
Yeah. One day.
I know. I seen
When,
it.
and the hand, keep that picture.
I was gonna send it to you, but I was just like, let me not fuck his day up today. I know.
You got people shedding blood on the streets for the Knicks, bro.
These niggas is throwing garbage at
Garbage.
fans. They getting arrested for y'all.
They got stabbed in the literally shedding blood. You know, 2 people got stabbed in Indiana by that time, right? And y'all got the nerve to be laughing?
Yo, I knew you was fighting. Sick.
Jalen Brunson, what Nembhard did to you in Game 6, if y'all was in the can, you'll be washing his drawers for the rest of your bed. And you got the nerve to be laughing, right?
Yeah, they went out and spent that bag.
Carl Anthony Towns,
How dare you?
the fucking house cat himself, right? We over here defending you for 2 weeks on our page. Because of what they saying about you on First Take or whatever show that is. And you got the nerve to be smiling and partying a day later? You should be on Amazon, ordering the doctor shows, whatever that shit that helps you with your feet. Because you fucking run like your feet is asleep every time up and down the court.
Yo, the Raiders said better. He's in the WNBA player's body. He got Angel Reese legs.
Campaign, I have no words for you. Because you out of here. Josh Hart, you get a pass because you literally would die on that court.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give you a pass.
That nigga, it was probably a relief for that nigga. Like, yo, man.
And Jiggs, the mastermind of it all, PJ Tucker, got a fucking ace of spades in his hand. The Bernie Madoff for the NBA, bro. That's why he's so happy. I know he the one who did all this, bro. You've been stealing bread for the last 5 years. That's why you happy with an ace of spade. You Bernie Madoff.
Ponzi scheme.
Yo, bro, he made $30 million doing nothing for the last 5 years, and you want to get the guys together and go out.
That's why Mitchell Robinson was there too.
Yo, Jiggs, let me tell you something. Y'all lucky I'm not James Dolan. Because I'm giving it to everyone. And I mean everyone. Jiggs, I am. Yo, bro, this was a day later. This wasn't.
Yeah, I thought it was like a few days ago. I didn't know it was like literally a day later. Damn, bro. That's some shocking news for you. That was tough.
I'm sick in the crib. I'm sick going to work. I gotta hear people. I'm almost blocking family or Facebook, and y'all motherfuckers is laughing and partying a day later. That's all I gotta say about that.
Nigga took it to Forrest Gump. Yo, but tell me how you feel about this. Tell me how you feel about them partying a day later. And then Tibbs get fired. That's what it looked like. He's out of here. He's gone. Ace of spade.
That was before though the news.
Nah, no. They probably knew already. Like. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell.